Now it's my turn to invite the guest of honor, Professor V. Gangadhar sir, the former Vice Chancellor of Mahatma Gandhi University, and at present he is the Director General for the Bhadruka Educational Society.
Good morning, everybody. So I think the audience are tired. That's why they are not responding anything. Yeah, is it true? You have tried? No, you must not try because you have to stay with us for 2 days. So you must have enthusiasm, energy, and also patience and active participation in various activities of this seminar. And this dais occupies 2 vice chancellors. One is Taja Vice Chancellor, Professor Ramchandran Garu. Another one is Maji Vice Chancellor, myself. Apart from that, we have dignitaries on the dais, our learned friends, colleagues, and a galaxy of intellectuals, particularly professors from various universities, young dynamic students. And really, I am feeling very happy for selecting a topic that is contemporary, relevant, as well as value added to the many investors. Among us, several investors are there. The thing is that they do not come out openly because all the investments are secret investments for all the academicians as well as employees. Only they'll be coming out whenever they have been burning their hands with heavy losses. The losses may be on account of variety of schemes as well as scams. Wherever there are schemes, there will be scams. And all these things are being fueled by our LPG packages. Liberalization, privatization, globalization, opening our floodgates for foreign direct investments, attracting foreign inflows, etc. Because the policy makers and everybody was thinking that when China has received every year 70 billion US dollars from foreign institutional investors and their economy is blossomed and grown like anything, then we were with the opinion that we may also attract the foreign direct investment to fuel our industry and economic growth. Indeed, it's added variety of colors, glory to the industry. Now, after witnessing variety of reforms, we have been expecting our GDP growth rate will be around 7.4 to 7.8. Let us think that if we are growing at this speed, after 10 years, we may surpass the Chinese growth as well as will become #1 economy in the entire globe. However, these developmental activities never look into only ethical values, speed of industrialization, providing employment, and the development of the capital markets in a sound lines. Just now I have been telling you that wherever schemes are there, the scams will also follow. Because of greediness among the investors, among the players in the market, because of jealous to become overnight billionaires, millionaires, etc. That's why everybody has been following for variety of malpractices. Some of them are coming to the surface, some of them are not coming to the surface. You take the case of American economy. Everybody will feel that American economy is a developed economy. Still, they are not maintaining their economy with the cleanness of ethical values. So you know that Rajat Gupta story, who is considered to be one of the leading corporate executives. He hails from Calcutta, joined in one of the top universities, raised to the occasion of Chief Executive Officer of McKinsey. What mistake he has done? He has done a grave mistake of insider information passing to one of the Rajaratnam who was associated and dealing with a variety of funds. So that has led him to court red-handedly, and particularly the crime investigation department of America is very rigorous, very rule-minded, and Rajat Gupta was put in the jail, still he has been enjoying the very nice, comfortable stay in the jail. You know, so even the America is, we feel, we'll always compare that American capital market is highly developed, highly sophisticated, highly run on ethical values, etc. But still there are variety of scams, schemes, etc. Nowadays we have been listening to a very, very important word. So many banks, so many companies are coming out with masala bonds. Do you know what is the masala bond? People will read that masala bond means adding some masala for the bond that is being released. No. It is a concept where the many companies are attracting or many banks are attracting the money from the NRIs in the Indian rupee form. So variety of schemes are being developed which have been causing and creating imaginative thinking among the market players to go for manipulations. In fact, everybody knows that what is a fraud. It is a common word for Indian people and particularly everywhere. It is some sort of deceiving another person with a view to gain out of deceiving the other people. In every respect, when we are losing our confidence, when we are not following the ethical values, naturally the question of the fraud will arise. As long as we are on the right track, when we are following the rule and a rhythm, there will not be any fraudulent activities, whether it is in the corporate sector or in our day-to-day affairs or in the management of the institutions or management of the companies, etc. As a matter of fact, some frauds may lead for very good results. Establishment of variety of institutions like SEBI and serious fraud investigation office and variety of organizations will be established based on the experience of the fraud. But when we think about the loss to the economy, loss to the overall investors, the frauds have been causing a variety, thousands of crores of loss. I'll give one simple example. Fraud in the Indian economy in the year 2009 and 10, there were 24,791 fraud cases in the Indian capital market. The total value of that fraud cases were 2,037.81 crores. 2,037.81 crores in the year 2009 and 10, with the number of fraud activities, frauds, 24,791. Then the same has gone to the level of 13,293 cases of fraud in the Indian capital market in the year 2012 and 13. Whereas the number of fraud cases have declined to 46% because of rigorous measures taken by the government of India, SEBI, and various regulatory authorities. However, the volume of money involved here is that 8,646 crores, which has gone up by 324% of scam or the fraudulent activities involved money. It means one side we have been regulating the markets by variety of mechanism, variety of activities. Other side frauds are going on increasing. Why this sort of reversible or say this sort of inversible relationship between these activities? Because the players in the capital market, the dealers in the capital market, in fact the investors in the capital market are not honest. Once you follow the sincerity and honesty in your investments, there won't be any fraud or scam, anything. There are people, they'll be coming to some of the brokers. Sir, I have with me 10 lakh rupees. I wanted to invest today. By tomorrow, it must become 30 lakh rupees, 40 lakh rupees, or 100 lakh rupees. Is there any miracle touch to convert the notes into 100 lakhs or 10 lakhs, etc.? Then the brokers will be giving some guidelines and they will be investing on behalf of the investors. Whatever they want to pick up, invest, and they'll be putting their money. For that, variety of formalities are to be met. The investor must open the demat account, following the bank and other formalities. Nowadays, even to draw or transfer 3 lakh rupees, the bankers are asking for the PAN card. When the thousands crores of being, lakhs of crores of being transferred, nobody will ask anything because everybody is involved in that system. Therefore, how far such type of fraudulent activities will be continued? If fraudulent activities are increasing year after year, naturally, it will become a parallel economy. Already we have been suffering from black economy that has been ruling over the parallel economy. And in spite of taking several steps by the present government or earlier governments, we could not be able to control such type of menace in the Indian economy. Unless we control perfectly by resorting for rigorous procedures and rigorous steps, this cannot be arrested. Unless these mechanisms, these fraudulent activities are arrested, capital market never be successful in anybody's interest. We should not hurt the sentiment of primary investors in any capital market. The primary investors are basic suppliers of the money. Maybe individual investors, households, or variety of organizations like small societies, HUFs, etc. When the primary investors are taking a back for their investment, particularly they are afraid of seeing the capital market, the flow of money from the savings of rural areas or individuals to the corporate sector will be really stopped. That should not be taken place only when we resort for variety of steps wherein the individual investor will be protected. Nowadays, after lull in the IPOs, again for last 6 months, variety of IPOs are coming. They have introduced innovative schemes of price band mechanism and also free pricing of public issues, etc. Still, variety of scams and fraudulent activities are coming. So therefore, only I will be asking the investors or requesting everybody, please educate the investors, strengthen the mindset of the investors. One should not be just jealous to earn money within a couple of hours, couple of days. The investment takes a realistic analysis and understanding of the subject of corporate affairs, the company standards, the value of the share, the fundamentals of the company, and its track record. We cannot just invest lakhs of rupees by looking at a particular name, particular person. This never be successful in anybody's investment portfolio. So always, we are all students of finance. I do not want to take much time by teaching you portfolio management. Being a finance faculty, we are habituated to take lot of time to deliver the things. I will be saying goodbye to you all. Thanks a lot for your patient listening. I will be thankful to the organizers for inviting me to this seminar. Thanks a lot. Good luck.